What's going on, world? It's your girl Chanel with Girltalk Tarot. Welcome to my channel, you guys. More importantly, welcome to your reading. So this is a pick a card reading. This is how does my mother see me? And I want to be very clear that this is different than how my mother feels about me. Because what we're going to do, you guys, is take a look here and see exactly how your mother perceives you. It's almost like we're going to see how she sees you from her own eyes. You know what I mean? Her own vision, her own sight, her own lens. So it's a bit unique. Also, you guys, this can be your biological mother that you're asking about. This can be a stepmother or a grandmother, whoever it is that raised you, whoever it is that you feel mothered you. That's who this reading can be about. So we do have 4 groups, group 1, 2, 3, and 4. I'll go ahead and be quiet and allow you to pick your group in peace. All right, you guys, I hope that was enough time. If it wasn't, don't worry about it. Go ahead and hit the pause button. Take as much time as you need, but you also don't want to overthink it. Go ahead and go with whatever pile is calling out to you. So I'll see you guys on the other side. Deuces. Hi, group 1. Welcome to your reading. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get right into it. I do not want to waste your time. You're here for a very specific reason, and that's to figure out how your mother truly sees you. What are her opinions about you? How does she view you? So let's go ahead and take a look. Group 1. First card out is acceptance. Just going to pull a few and then we'll talk about it. We then have gossip, followed by the Ace of Cups, the 3 of Swords, the 5 of Wands, the 5 of Swords, the 9 of Swords, the 10 of Wands, the Lovers, and the 2 of Wands. Very interesting, group 1. So right away, first and foremost, your mother sees you as a very kind person. Your mother sees you as someone with a big heart. But it feels like she sees you with a little bit of a rough exterior. She sees you as someone who's gone through a lot. For some of you, you've gone through a lot with a romantic partner. There could have been someone here, a soulmate of yours, who really broke you down, who really made you feel low and unworthy. And she hates that. She sees that you've gone through a lot, group 1. She sees that you are exhausted, overworked, overwhelmed. She sees you as someone who is very strong, but almost too strong. She sees you as being someone who's a little bit afraid to ask for help, to ask for support. She sees you as someone who tries to go it alone. She sees you as being a little bit anxious, group 1. Perhaps some of you have some, anxiety issues, some trust issues, some deep-rooted fears. She sees you as being very supportive. You're very helpful. You're very kind. But she sees you as being the type of person to do more for others than for yourself. Your mother thinks your heart chakra, your heart, you guys, is incredibly beautiful. She sees you as being someone who has a gift of gab. Knowing how to talk to people, even strangers. Some of you, she sees you as being quite the gossip girl or the gossip guy. Perhaps you just really like to talk to people. For some of you, your mother sees you as very combative. Like I said earlier, with a harsh shell, it's like hard on the outside but soft on the inside. A little bit stubborn, hard to get through to. She sees you as being quite competitive. She sees you as being very attractive, group 1. There's a certain magnetism about you that you have with people. So she sees that you're able to draw people in. She sees you as the love of her life, group 1. I feel like your mother really loves you and cares about you. Your mother also views you as being someone who is not afraid of walking in through new doors, trying new things out. I'm hearing opportunist for some of you. But it feels like she views you as an opportunist in a survival kind of way. Like you do what you need to do to survive, group 1. I feel like this group, you guys have been through a lot. And she sees you being just very down. Very down on yourself, down on life. We have pride coming through, group 1. So your mother views you as being quite prideful. She feels it's difficult for you to, step aside from your pride and your ego sometimes. Sometimes pride is really, really strong. Too proud to beg, too proud to ask for help, group 1. You're just like, no, I'm good. I can do it on my own. But you're killing yourself. Too proud to admit when your heart is broken. Too proud to admit you're overwhelmed and just sad. For some of you, there's been an issue here with your sexuality. And your mother does accept you for who you are. I feel like this was a challenge here for some of you watching. Also coming through here is commitment. Your root chakra. Wow. And contract. Yeah, absolutely. So your mother views you as being incredibly committed, group 1, to something, to someone. This could be to yourself. This could be to your career, your children. But there's this energy here where she sees you as being someone that she can rely on, someone that she can trust. If you say you're going to do something, then she knows you're going to do it. She knows you're going to stand by what you agreed to. Yeah, and then with this root chakra, she sees you being someone who's really grounded. There could be some deep-rooted insecurities here. because of certain things that has occurred in your childhood. Wow, freedom. This is your face. This is how she sees you, not physically, but your soul represents freedom in her eyes. Interesting. And you guys, I feel like for this group, she feels like naturally you are a free spirit, you guys. And I feel like it breaks her heart to watch you suffer. Because it feels like this is something that is either happening in your life right now, group one, or something that was significant here that happened in your childhood or sometime in your life. There is something or someone here who kind of stripped away your freedom in a sense. Who made you forget who you are. So to her, group one, this is what you represent. You represent freedom. And boy, does she love you. All right, group one, that does conclude your reading. I hope it resonated. I hope it made sense for you. If it did, consider giving it a thumbs up. It helps my channel to grow. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I post new pick a card readings every week, and I do new zodiac energetic readings every month. Love you guys. Be blessed. Ciao. Hi, group two. Welcome to your reading. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get right into it. Don't want to waste your time. You're here for a very specific reason, and that's to discover how your mother views you. How does your mother really see you? So let's go ahead and take a look here. Group two, how does your mother see you? We have perfection coming through. I'm just going to pull some and then we'll talk about it. We have impasse. The King of Wands. The Four of Pentacles. The King of Swords. The Three of Cups. The Four of Wands. And Temperance. Ooh la la. Wow, group two. So your mother sees you as being someone who strives to seek perfection. It feels like you strive to seek perfection in your career and even in your personal life, group two. So your mother sees you as being someone who's a little bit rigid, a little bit hard to get past or get through. But your mother views you as being really, very much so like a leader, group two. Your mother views you as being incredibly strong, really intelligent. Very wise, very soft-spoken. There's a certain confidence about you that your mother admires. Your mother sees you as being someone who is really sociable, someone who likes to have a good time with your friends. Someone who likes to celebrate life. Your mother views you as being very balanced, group two, very patient. She sees you as being an angel. You're like her angel. Very, very wise, group 2. She sees you. Very smart, witty. There's a sense of coldness that I feel right now. And so I feel like this group, you have a very interesting relationship with your mother. But there's a certain respect here. There's a certain respect that she has for you. She views you as being someone who's very much so committed to your foundations, group 2. Someone who takes pride in building a sense of independence for yourself. We have humor coming through here. Wonderful. Absolutely wonderful. So your mother views you as having a really good sense of humor. You might make your mother laugh. You guys may have certain inside jokes between each other. We have gratitude as well. So not only does your mother feel grateful to have you in her life, group 2, but your mother feels like you are the type of person to express gratitude. You're the type of person, you have really good manners. You show appreciation for everything that you're grateful for in your life. She views you as being very charismatic, group 2, and very confident in yourself. She feels like you know who you are. And she feels like you have what it takes to wear this crown, to be a leader, to be a boss, to be in control of your life. Because we have 2 kings, you guys. So this is just telling me how strong she feels you are. Like she views you very highly. It's almost like she puts you on a pedestal. Some of you may feel like your mother has this type of perception of you where she does view you as perfect, and it's like sometimes you feel like it's really hard to meet her expectations because she thinks so highly of you. I mean, she really thinks highly of you. We also have, courage, strength, strong. She just sees you as being so strong, group 2. Happy family. So those of you who are married and you have children, she sees a lot of beauty here with that. She sees that you value family, group 2. Very, very strong family values. Cornucopia. Yeah, oh my gosh. Your mother thinks the world of you. Let me tell you. Abundance. She finds that you're so abundant, and you have balance here twice basically. So she feels like, or she sees you as being someone who has it all together, who has it all figured out. It's like you're cool. She sees you as just being cool. You got this. And goddess of the moon, yeah. So she sees you as being someone who is spiritual, group 2, someone who really knows how to connect with your intuition. And I just see so much beauty here. So I feel like your mother sees you as being very beautiful, inside and out. Like you really are your mother's angel. Wow, authority. Come through. Wow. Yeah, so it's right here, group 2. She just, she puts you on a pedestal because she sees your integrity. You know what I'm saying? She sees just your strength. your devotion, your passion. She's so proud of you, group 2. She's so proud of you and who you've become. Because I feel like for this group, it has actually taken a lot of courage to even get to where you are right now. Like, it wasn't easy. But I feel like you guys do have strong family values, and your family has really helped you get through difficult times. And it's helped, you know, certain experiences that you've had has really helped shape you to this incredible person today. Authority. You have this sense of control over your life, this sense of self-assurance. I know who I am. I know what I want out of life. And I'm incredibly passionate and determined to get it. And you have a wise head. And very handsome for you men out there. Your mother views you as being very, very handsome. Wow. Really, really beautiful reading, you guys. Your mother, when I tell you, your mother thinks you're perfect. Like, man. Okay, no, but you're like, I feel like this group is, you're probably like mama's boy or mama's girl. And I felt a little distance in the beginning, but I don't feel like it's because of conflict. I feel like it's because of just distance and the time, you know what I mean? Like, you're grown now, but I feel like you were really close to your mother. For some of you who weren't close to your mother when you were a child, it's like you came back together as an adult, and she has so much respect for you. Absolutely amazing. I love you guys. I hope this reading resonated. If it did, consider giving it a thumbs up. It helps my channel to grow. If you're new here, consider subscribing. I post new pick a card readings every single week and new zodiac energetic readings every single month. So I love you guys. Be blessed, and I'll talk to you in a different video. Ciao. Hi, group 3. Welcome to your reading. All right, you guys, let's go ahead and get right into it. You're here for a very specific reason, and that's to discover how your mother views you. How does she see you, actually? Let's take a look. How does your mother see you? We have facade. I'm going to pull a few and then we'll talk about it. We have impatience, workaholic, wisdom, confusion. All right, so right off the top, you guys, it looks like your mother does view you as being quite smart, quite intelligent. She may find, or she may feel as though you have a hard time making decisions, but she sees that you you work your ass off, group 3. Maybe even a little too much. Maybe she feels like you're working a little too much, but she sees that you're very passionate about something and you put your all into something. She sees that you grow impatient when the fruits of your labors don't, you know, harvest in the time that you would like for it to harvest. It also looks like she sees you as wearing a little bit of a mask, group 3. It's like, you know, it's like you have two different sides to you. So she sees you as being one way with her and your family, and she sees you as being another way with other people. So for some of you, you could be in the spotlight or in some type of public field here. You know what I mean? Something that you do for work makes you wear this mask. And for others of you, this could be as simple as even just with your friends. You know, maybe you're one way, like she knows the real you, but she feels and she sees you wearing a mask in front of others. That's the best way I can put that. Let's continue. Yeah, the moon. There's a mask here, I feel, group 3, that she sees when she sees you. We have the Six of Cups and the Three of Wands. It looks like she sees you as turning your back on who you really are. Or at least how she knew you to be as a child. She has this vision of your childhood. She has this vision, this image of innocence, group 3. And so she can't shake that. You know what I mean? Like you're grown now. But she still sees you as her little boy, her little girl, her little innocent child. She does see you as being someone who's very adventurous, very much so, always on the go, always trying to, you know, expand, level up. But in doing so, it's like she doesn't really get to see you. So she's holding on to these memories of you as a child. We have your higher self coming through. Success. The thinking man. A woman holding a coin. And community. Yeah, so group 3, your mother sees you definitely as being a very successful person. That's been your whole focus, yeah? Career, finances. How can I get to the next level? And she sees you as being someone who's always thinking about that, who's always thinking about your success in your career. You're a very driven person. She sees that about you. And for her, it's a little bit bittersweet because even though she admires that about you, she may even be a little bit impatient with you, group 3, at times, because there's this sense of her feeling like she's losing her baby, if that makes any sense. She sees you as being a very social person. She sees you, if you don't have a lot of friends, group 3, then you have a few really good ones. And she sees you placing a lot of value in your friendships and your career. In this community, it may not even be friendships. For some of you, this is your work environment. You know, it could be a social community online. For those of you who are very successful via social media or any type of platform, you guys, where it's like people know you, perhaps even by your nickname or, you know, this persona. I feel like this group has a persona. There could be a lot of actors in this group, a lot of creative artists here. How does your mother see you? Wow. Whoa. Dynamism, dynamite. You do have an X factor, group 3. There is something about you that is different, that stands out from the crowd. And your mother knows that about you. And she sees you, but she sees you for who you really are. Wow. Oh, beautiful. We have lightness here. Oh, I'm just feeling a sense of awe right now, you guys. Like a strong sense of awe. So yeah, it just feels like your mother really values you, really appreciates you. She sees you as being a lighthearted person, bringing this sense of I don't know the right word. It's like a very fresh vibe, a very fresh, a breath of fresh air. But you do stand out. There's something about you that stands out from the crowd. But again, even with these two cards here, and actually you guys were I think you were the only group to have two cards here. But even with these two cards, it's like from one extreme to the next. Dynamism and then lightness. So it's like there's this big character here who everybody loves, everybody in your community, all of the outsiders, and then there's like her baby. You know what I mean? And this is the image that she holds on to. It's like the Six of Cups, like this innocent baby of hers. So that's really interesting, group 3. But keep shining. You're doing really wonderfully, group 3. You are successful. For those of you who feel like you've not yet attained this success and you're just striving for it, continue striving for it. Your mother sees that about you, and your mother is really proud of you, and she actually does want you to be more patient with yourself. For those of you who haven't seen this manifest just yet, it is coming, because I do see that some of you guys are waiting. You're waiting for it, and you may beat yourself up about it, because you do work your ass off, group 3. You put in time. For some of you, you've been doing it for a long time. And you're like, come on, when is this going to happen? But your mother already sees you as successful. So for those of you who want to prove a point to show your mother that you can be independent, you can be successful, she already sees you as such. You can never be anything but that to her. So I hope that makes sense, you guys. I love you. This does conclude your reading. If it resonated with you, consider giving it a thumbs up. It does help my channel to grow. And if you're new here, consider subscribing. I post new videos, especially pick a card readings, every single week. And I do new zodiac energetic readings every single month. Be blessed, you guys. Talk to you later. Ciao. Hi, group 4. Welcome to your reading. So you guys, I don't want to waste your time. Let's go ahead and get right into it. You're here for a very specific reason, and that's to discover, how does your mother view you? How does she see you? You know what I mean? So let's go ahead and take a look and see what she sees when she thinks about you, when she sees you, anything. How does she see you as a person? Beautiful. First out we have is joy. We have isolation, service, and guilt. Interesting. All right, so already group 4, it looks like your mother views you as being someone who's you have a very joyous energy, group 4. You have a very outgoing and optimistic outlook on life. You're very fun to be around. She sees you as being very beautiful. She sees you as being very, you just like life. You represent life to her. So I think that with this isolation, group 4, she sees you as not being someone who needs to be around a lot of people all the time. She sees you as being someone who's very much so comfortable alone, doing your own thing. I do see here that with this guilt, you guys, some of you may be carrying some guilt, holding on to some guilt from something that happened in the past. Could be from a childhood thing. It could be from a specific incident here. But it looks like she sees you as feeling guilty about something. Could be this service here for those of you who are a stay-at-home mother or parent or wife or husband. Then it's like she sees you as doing that and feeling like you should be doing something else, if that makes sense. We have the 5 of Wands coming through, the 4 of Pentacles, The Five of Wands again. Wow. Interesting. So a lot of fire here, group 4. A lot of fire. But this kind of fire is a very competitive fire. This is kind of like a scarcity energy coming through here. So she sees you as being someone who struggles a little bit, group 4. Who has a hard time trying to actually get what it is that you want. She sees you being someone who's a little bit accident prone. And what I'm feeling right now is like there's this sense of power. Like she sees you as being someone who's trying to regain your strength and your power to do the things you really want to do in life. But she sees you as kind of playing it safe. Holding on to someone who she may not approve of, or holding on to something that she feels is holding you back from experiencing your true joy, your true happiness, your true calling and potential. We have the Fool coming through, the Moon, the Two of Swords, the Hierophant, and the Empress. Wow. So group 4, your mother views you, first of all, she thinks you're beautiful, like drop dead gorgeous, absolutely amazing. She views you as being a very good parent for those of you who are mothers or fathers. She views you as being very nurturing. She can see that you're able to take care of something, whether it's a person. For some of you, it's her. And she feels guilty that you're having to take care of her. And she feels like it's taking you away from living your own life. Okay, that's for somebody here watching this. Your mother sees you as being very connected to your spirituality. Your mother sees you as having incredible morals, a sense of tradition. Your mother, group 4, for some of you, okay, it's almost like there are two different groups here. There's one group in which your mother feels as though she doesn't get to see you as often. Like she can't see you so much. And there's another group who your mother feels a little bit guilty because you are having to take care of her. But your mother sees you as being, by nature, an adventurer, someone who is not afraid to take risks. You're like a free spirit, group 4. And that's how she sees you. So she feels bad when you're doing something that is keeping you from living your true potential. Your mother sees you as being quite sensitive, group 4, sometimes indecisive. Sometimes you get so caught up in your mind that you never actually take that leap of faith. But she knows you can. She knows you have it in you. But she sees that sometimes your mind holds you back. For some of you, this Five of Wands energy showing up twice is just a very competitive energy. So your mother may see you as being very competitive. It could be with a sibling of yours. You know, there could also be a comparison thing here, like you're always comparing yourself to others. It's like a competition. We have success coming through here. Friends and colleagues. And taking steps. Beautiful. So group 4, your mother, yes, your mother is totally rooting you on right now, because you guys are taking steps right now to achieve this happy success. And she's very proud of you. She sees you as being someone successful already. And she does see that you're taking steps. You are taking a risk. She sees you as being someone who has a lot of good friends, or just really, maybe even just a few really good friends. She even views you as being her friend, group 4. I feel like you guys have a really close bond with your mother in this group. Wow. Interesting. So the majority of you in this group are quite successful, actually. And you beat out your competition. And you get the trophy, you get the prize. So she sees you as being someone who's, you know, done whatever you had to do here in order to get to the top. But then there's that all tied up. So there's this sense of restriction that your mother sees with you, group 4. I'm not sure exactly how this is playing out in your life, but it's like, as successful as your mother sees you, she also sees you as being held back by something or someone in your life. For some of you, it could be a husband or a wife. I do see a marriage here. Some of you may really want this victory and this success, but it's a battle because there's someone here who's not, or who's making it really difficult for you to get that. And she just kind of wants you to break free from that. She loves you, group 4. And she sees you as being a very good mother for those of you who are mothers. She sees you doing a wonderful job. Yeah. She just sees you as a very peaceful, kind, loving person. But by nature, you're not someone who's going to get stepped all over on, ran over. So she just wants this fight back in you, for those of you who have lost it. Ooh, patience. She sees you as being a very patient person, not having a hard time waiting for your turn to shine. And how beautiful you are, group 4. Wow. She thinks you're so beautiful, group 4. She thinks you're so creative. I see some of you are creative artists here. Makeup artists, hairstylists, fashion gurus, any type of artistry here, filmmakers. But she sees you being quite passionate, beautiful, someone who knows how to start things from scratch, someone who knows how to bring about new solutions to, you know, outdated problems and all that stuff. Very interesting. This was an interesting group here. I'm curious to know how this plays out in your world, group 4. This does conclude your reading. If it resonated, please consider giving it a thumbs up. It does help my channel to grow. And if you guys are new here, consider subscribing. I do post new pick a card readings every week, and I do new zodiac energetic readings every month. So you guys, you got this. Keep going. Your mother does think the world of you. She really does. She thinks you're incredibly successful already, even if you haven't seen this manifest in your life yet. Like, this is how she sees you. A winner. She sees you as a winner. An adventurer, a healer, a creative artist. Someone who's very responsible, diligent, spiritual, incredible moral system. She sees you constantly taking steps to get to the next level. She sees you being of service to others. And she's proud of you. She sees you being of service to her, for some of you guys. Okay? Others of you guys, there's like some kind of a shadow thing here that she sees, that she's just, you know, wishing for the best for you. All right, you guys, I love you. Be blessed, and I'll talk to you in a different video. Ciao.